And that should give me the magic go live button. Okay, yes. Pikapool, welcome back.
Let's go.
Are you excited to be here?
Glad to be back.
Yes.
We are, after a lot of technical difficulties. We've made it. We've done it.
Yes. I'm gonna turn your volume up just the slightest bit. So I feel like I'm just slightly straining. Anyway, where we left off, you and Millie broke into Conundrum's lair, and he left all his tabs open, and this has led you to a little antique shop off I don't know, some street. Anyway, Hudson's Antiques. What is your motivation for being here? Not
Why
you.
did you say it cut out a bit?
I'm sorry.
It cut out a tiny bit.
Oh. Okay. Conundrum left all his tabs open. And it leads you to Hudson's Antiques. As the main contact point for Conundrum's boss. And I'm just curious, what is your character's motivation to follow up on finding Conundrum's boss?
He disrupted my day.
Fair enough. All right. So behind the glass. What?
No, I was just laughing.
Oh, okay. So behind the glass windows of the shop sit an assortment of dusty antiques. Most seem to be cheap and in relatively poor condition, but there are a few various odds and ends: Civil War era spurs, a Victorian sword cane, a set of Elvis records on display which look to be well maintained. Inside the shop, a portly man with a fringe of hair around his shiny head sorts through a bag of tarnished Spanish coins. What would you like to do with this information?
I would like to inspect the sword and then ask him about said sword.
I have no preset dialogue for the sword cane. The proprietor, Bob Hudson, looks up from his Spanish coins and gives you some fascinating history on who owned the sword cane and who died because of it. And he tells you it's like $500.
Fair enough. But now I've got him into a conversation, so now I can slip in. Oh, do you know such and such? Have you heard of such and such? And then just see his visible reaction.
I'm going to need a little more information than such and such.
Then what was his name? His name?
Conundrum?
Yes, Dr. Conundrum.
Oh, he wasn't a doctor. He was just Conundrum.
Oh, just Conundrum.
I know his name would be Dr. Conundrum if I wrote this campaign. But anyway, and Bob tries to sound confused and says that he does not know Conundrum. Would you like to roll insight to see if he might be hiding anything?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
So I will roll.
Don't forget
I
to.
got an 8.
All right. Add your awareness.
Awareness. Move.
Your
Oh yeah. 8 plus 1 is 9.
All right. I'm supposed to roll deception. Shoot. Bob doesn't seem to be hiding anything. He seems genuinely unsure of why you think he might be connected to why you think he might be connected to Conundrum. He's heard of Conundrum in the news, of course, but he claims to have no personal connection.
I see. Hmm. I will leave the shop and then I will use one of my wide varied connection of hobos throughout the city to camp outside to see if there's any mysterious activity going on.
Okay, roll persuasion to persuade your fellow hobo to camp outside the antique shop instead of forage for food.
That's a good part actually. I will buy him a meal to stake out for the night. I will buy him a steak for a stakeout.
You get +2 on your persuasion check, in addition to your presence modifier.
So that's 15 plus perception
No, plus presence.
or present.
Yeah, presence handles interaction skills such as persuasion and intimidation. And then you can add another. And then you can add another 2.
What?
Hmm?
You finish.
All right, and then you can add another 2 because you offered to buy him dinner.
I've rolled a 15, add the 2, that's 17. And then I'm trying to find.
And then you rolled with advantage, so that's another 2, making a 19. Your fellow hobo agrees to your proposal, and he camps out in front of Hudson's Antiques for the night at a reasonable distance, just enough so that he can keep an eye on the place. Meanwhile, what are you going to do this evening?
I don't know, I am tempted to stay out with the hobo. Go back to my hobo roots.
Okay. So you and your hobo friend are camped across the street from Hudson's Antiques, and you see Bob Hudson close up the shop like a normal shop proprietor. But a few hours into the night, an unusual figure carrying a box does go into Bob's Antiques. He looks like he's trying to be all stealthy about it, too.
Yeah, there's definitely got to be something going on in there. 100%. Is it a normal building, or is there any way of seeing into the building without getting into it, without being on the ground floor? So, like, is there a sunlight?
It looks like a normal building, but it seems there's definitely, it's a big enough building that there's more to it than just the front of the store you ventured through. Like imagine if imagine a building. Imagine a building interior the size of a McDonald's, but it's clearly 3 times bigger than a McDonald's. There's no need for this antique shop to be that big.
I get you. No, I get you. Me and my hobo friend are gonna go investigate. Because I'm dragging him along with me now.
You've convinced him to stake out with you. You're gonna have to do another persuasion check to bust into a closed antique shop with you.
I've been hanging out with this hobo all night. Surely you'd do me the favour. But we'll do all the persuasion check.
I,
4. Oh no. I got a 4.
okay. The DC is 15, and I will give you +1 because y'all know each other well, apparently.
Oh yeah, I beat that. Then I've got a 4 plus 1, that's 5. And then my perception is
Wait,
not perception.
why are you adding? Why are you adding perception?
It's not perception that I added it. It's the other one that begins with P. Is it presence?
Yeah, yeah, it was presence.
Well, that's +2 then, so that's 7.
I don't think your hobo friend is ready to commit crimes with you. He says that the local charity organizations keep him fed and decently warm at night. He'll be outside if you need him.
No problem. I give him a hug and I say goodbye to my beloved hobo friend.
I'm gonna name him Chester. That just seems, I don't know.
Chester.
Hobo Chester hugs you back and bids you luck in whatever you intend to do in this antique shop, so long as he doesn't get arrested too.
I'm gonna. Is there's bound to be, yeah, there's gotta be windows at the front.
Yeah,
So I'm
there's windows at the front, but they only reveal the antique shop interior that you've seen before.
I walk up to the windows and see if anyone's in the front of the antiques room, of like the dealership bit.
You peek in the window just in time to see the back room door close, and there is a bright light coming from that back room door.
I try the front door to see if it's unlocked.
It is locked.
Hmm. I walk around the side to see if there's any other like variable, like inspect for like doors, vents, anything.
Um, uh,
Quick scope of the building.
there is a side door, but it is also locked. Do you go up to the roof?
Yeah, I'll have a go on the roof.
Yeah, I
Could
think you
jump
got
to the
wall
roof.
crawling, don't you? If not, you should. There's...
I think so. If not, I think, can I jump high?
I
I
think
can jump high because I've jumped high before.
you may have. If not, you should have swinging, and
Oh, yes, I do have swinging and wall crawling.
okay, good. So yeah, on top of the building, there is a ventilation system.
Oh, I open and enter the ventilation system, walking around until I hear uh, till I hear people talking.
All right. So you look down through the vent, and there is a room very much different from the front room. You see a featureless white paneled chamber, and it is bigger than the front of the store by far. It's got fluorescent lights and steel tables, and there is machine parts everywhere. Gears, motors, soldering islands, circuit boards, and other assorted equipment all over the tables. And there is two individuals in there that you can make out. Someone in a lab coat, I suppose, and a larger metal dinosaur than the other ones you've seen. This one looks more menacing than the others.
I'd sneak down from the vent if I can try and like overhear what the conversation is.
You're exiting the vent?
Yeah.
Alright, roll stealth.
Eight plus.
And I'm gonna roll perception for the giant bipedal mechanical stegosaurus. Where is...
I've got 18.
You got 18, okay. And... I'm gonna find him here in a sec. You got 18. Okay, Roboverlord got 21 on his perception check, and he sees random symbiote goo dripping from the vents, and he shouts, "Intruder alert!" So roll initiative.
14.
14. All right, you.
Do I add anything to it?
I'm sorry. Oh, that was just
Do
your
I add
dice.
anything to it?
That was just your dice roll.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna want to add your agility. And yeah, just your agility.
19.
19. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, you go first, and then Roboverlord.
Ooh. I jump out of the vent, swing, and try and kick him in the head. The massive dinosaur. Try and like destabilize him.
Roll fighting.
20 altogether.
20 altogether. Alright, Roboverlord got 21 and just barely knocks your attack aside. He is going to attempt to fire a rocket out of his tail at you. It's going to make a dexterity check. Okay, roll dodge.
Do I add dexterity to that?
No, you're going to add agility and dodge.
Right, so that is 17 plus agility. 14, so 17 plus 14. 31.
31. Okay, you successfully dodged the tail blaster. Roboverlord in turn, he's going to spend his turn grabbing the scientist who's just trying to do his job at a table, and holds him in front of him. He glares at you, studying you. So he basically has a hostage.
Oh, I'm trying to think if I'm going to safely have to do this now. I'm going to jump up, try and like pry his hands, and then like hopefully lay webbing on the floor just so it catches the guy in the classic Spider-Man fashion.
You formed a weapon out of your body?
I don't reckon I need a weapon. I'm just trying to pry his hands open so he lets go of the scientist, so the scientist is safe.
Alright, roll strength. And now make an opposing strength check with Rub Overlord.
15 altogether.
15. And where did, You were not strong enough to free the scientist on this turn. Okay, the Rub Overlord is going to try and take another shot at you with a tail blaster. Roll dodge.
Is that a 6 or a 9? I can't tell on the dice. There's a dot at the bottom, so I'm going to take it as a 9. 9 with 14, so 9 plus 14, 23, plus agility, 28. 28.
Oh. Okay, your symbiote instincts took control, and you successfully dodged the rocket. Your turn again.
I try and free the scientist again. I just want to get him away so that I could just like completely clobber this guy. I need to get the scientist away though. That's the main priority.
Fair. Alright, well, we'll do another strength check.
So that plus 8. Oh, this ain't good. This ain't good. 14.
14?
14, yeah.
Alright, the Rub Overlord rolled a 22, and he still has a tight hold on the scientist. Rub Overlord is going to try a different approach, and he'll try punching you. So, roll parry.
$17 plus dodge. Is my dodge 14?
Yeah, your dodge is 14, and you add that with your agility.
Alright, I just didn't know if it was 14, because 14 just seems kind of high.
Right.
31.
31. Alright, you've symbiote instincts kick in again, and you successfully dodged a punch. It is your turn.
I'm gonna try and sweep the legs. Go for like tackling the legs. Try and get it on the ground.
Roll fighting.
Nine plus 8. 17 plus fighting. No, plus fighting on this.
I'm sorry?
Do I plus fighting on this?
Yeah.
21.
21. Alright, you've successfully struck at Rub Overlord's leg. However, this is a giant robot, like around the vicinity of 15 feet tall, and it's going to take a lot to knock it over. Roll strength.
$21 again.
All right. So you caught it quite off guard. Its AI was not predicting that move, and though it's not completely toppled over, you did severe damage to its leg.
I'm gonna try like ripping off one of its panels with webbing, like from the damaged leg.
All right. Roll fighting. I think I was supposed to take Rub Overlord's turn next, but it's okay.
Or if you want to do the thing, you can do. If you want to do, you can do it properly. You can do the robot's turn.
We'll just say you caught it by surprise.
Alright then, fair enough, fair enough. 11 plus. Is it strength and fighting?
Nah, just roll fighting. We're rolling to see if you make contact to begin with.
Alright.
And I'm rolling
11
parry.
plus fighting. 11 plus the fighting start, so 15.
15? Did you say
15? 15 with the fighting added. I don't know if you want to add that.
Okay,
But if not, it's 11.
Alright. So you successfully catch him off guard again, and with another panel ripped away, it does. Reb Overlord does fall over. He still has a tight hold on his scientist, but other than that, this is looking like a success. I'm gonna take Reb Overlord's turn. He's gonna fire a rocket at you. Okay, roll dodge.
I've done 22 for dodge.
Alright, I think that you messed up its AI entirely. Because it is firing way off. It seems to have damaged some things the scientist was working on instead of you. And it's your turn again.
I try and go for like one finishing punch, like put all my might into one finishing punch on that one leg.
The leg you've already damaged or the leg you haven't touched yet?
The leg I've already damaged, I want to rip that leg off now at this point. My animalistic side's kicking in from the symbiote. I just want to rip the leg off.
Oh dear. Alright, I'll roll parry, you roll fighting.
I have 7.
7? And that's after you added everything?
After I've added fighting, do I add strength as well?
No. Did you add close combat unarmed?
I did not add close combat unarmed. So 14.
14? Alright, you've successfully torn Reb Overlord's leg off. And
Let's go!
Yay! And now he's gonna try and fire another rocket out of his tail. Where is... Okay, there's that. Alright, roll dodge.
$28.
28. Symbiote instincts are for the win. You dodged a rocket.
Could I try and grab... Oh no, he's still got the scientist in his hands.
Yeah. Attacking him will still be difficult. I mean, not too difficult. You managed to tear a whole leg off.
I'm gonna try and rip the scientist from his hands one last time so that I can just absolutely decimate this robot.
All right, one more battle for the scientist. Roll strength. Oh, never mind. Roboverlord rolled a 1. Yeah, you've messed up its coding or something. Because suddenly his grip is a lot more loose. And once you got his fingers apart, the scientist goes running away from y'all.
Oh, let's go, let's go.
All right, I'm gonna roll for Roboverlord, who looks angry. And he's going to throw a punch in a fit of rage. He's reaching up a little bit because he is on his side. Still a giant robot, so he can still technically hit you. Won't give him any penalty for that. Roll parry.
$22.
All right, you knock his feeble attack aside, and it is your turn.
I go directly from to like the head to try and rip it off with my symbiote strength
Roll fighting.
as a trophy.
I like that. Of course, you don't have a house to put your trophies in, but minor things. Roll fighting.
21 plus 28.
28. And where's unarmed? All right. Yeah, you successfully got your fingers under its chin. Now to roll strength versus toughness for getting the head off.
$20.
20. It seems the upper body is made of some tougher steel than the leg you broke. The head's not coming off that easy. And Roboverlord is going to attempt to grab your arms. Roll parry, I suppose.
$40.
14. Alright, Roboverlord does successfully grab your arms. He's going to try to slam you against the floor. So I'm going to roll strength, and you'll roll stamina. Oh gosh, okay. Roll stamina.
16.
16, and is that your dice roll, or did you add your stamina too?
That's with dice roll and stamina.
Dice roll and stamina. All right. Roboverlord rolled a 28. So that's 2 degrees of success. That's -2 on your stamina. You've hit the floor really hard, and it's knocked the wind out of you. It's your turn now.
I'm gonna get that robot back for that now. We have to get that robot back. I'm just gonna try punching him in his head this time because he's sideways. So I'm just gonna try and uppercut him, like give him a right hook to his jaw. See if I can just punch his head off instead.
I like the mental image of both of you just laying on the floor trying to hit each other like a couple of weasels. Now, you roll fighting.
$30 altogether. So I had close combat as well.
Close combat, fighting, and your d20.
Yeah, 30 altogether.
30. Alright, you successfully make contact. Roll strength.
$25.
25?
Yeah.
16. Almost 2 degrees of success. You successfully busted a good hole in in its chest plate. And now he's going to take another swing at you. I think he's out of rockets at this point. 6. Fighting. Alright, now you roll parry.
$27.
27, you knocked his attack away.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try for a bunch of flurry punches, like that scene in like One Punch Man, where there's a flurry of punches and it goes through a mountain. Oh no, I dropped my dice! Oh no!
Alright, normally I wouldn't be able to give you a flurry of punches unless you had multi-attack on your strength, which can actually be done. But if you want to spend one of the hero points you got in the last session, I'll give that to you for free this time.
Ooh. I'm gonna keep the hero on for a useful time, because that might become useful later on.
You're gonna keep your hero points for now?
Yeah, because that'll be useful later on.
Alright. So you're gonna throw one more normal punch?
I'll throw a punch with my hand in like the shape of a spike, like a piercing spike.
Alright. Do you want to use all 5 points that that variable gives you? Give you +5 on the damage?
Yeah, can do.
Alright. Did I already have you roll fighting?
I can't remember.
I don't think so.
I'll roll
Okay.
again. That's a good roll, that's a great roll. 20 plus 4 plus... So I add all of them together,
Right.
fighting, close combat, and the dice roll. And the 5, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
$37.
37. Alright, you have successfully made contact. Now roll strength.
$25.
Oh my gosh. Alright, the spear you made out of your biomass goes straight through the Roboverlord, and you just see the light fade from its eyes. That machine is down.
Let's go.
The scientist jumps up and down and applauds your great work.
I jump up and down with him.
What would you like to do now?
I would like to ask him why there was a massive dinosaur in this weird little small antique shop.
He shrugs and says that he has no clue. All that he knows is that he was kidnapped and forced to make parts for robot dinosaurs that he has no idea what they're being used for, and all he knows about the operations is that his orders are coming from smaller robot dinosaurs. And when he explains that, he points at a trap door at the back of the room, and he says the robot dinosaurs come out of there with new orders for him, and the Roboverlord forces his cooperation. That's all he knows.
I thank him for the information and go over towards the trap door. Or the secret door.
Oh, first the scientist insists that he give you some medicine for your wounds, since you are at -2 stamina.
Oh, I begrudgingly accept.
Yeah, this is me being game master and pulling things out my backside because this guy isn't supposed to be in the medical field. But anyway, he does the Pokemon Center thing and heals you.
Let's go.
After you are healed up, you open the trapdoor on the opposite side of the room from, well, okay, you didn't enter the normal way, but anyway, trapdoor at the back of the room leads into the sewer below.
I investigate, like, where it leads. I investigate the sewer tunnel with all my rat friends.
Okay, we're gonna use your tracking skill here. You have no light to go by, so roll perception to see if you can follow any tracks, any smells, any sounds.
$16. And do I plus a point for tracking as well?
Oh no, tracking just means you can make this check in the first place. But
alright.
What was the DC for this? Following the trail. Close enough. Okay. For you. You walk through the sewers for a while. It's kind of hard to distinguish the smell of sewage from the smell of otherworldly being, but you eventually come across an old subway platform, sealed off and long disused. It stretches along the edge of an old tunnel. Subway cars with their doors cut open sit along the walls, forming small workstations. Monitors lining the walls show news feeds from around the world. Do you enter into the subway platform?
Yes.
All right. On the subway platform, you see many car-sized robotic dinosaurs. They're all motionless, and their lights aren't even on. And at the and on the opposite side, you see a big arch, and it is just entirely black, and it just seems to dominate the room. In sharp contrast to this primitive-looking monolith are shining metal nodes that line the inside of the arch. Cables connect the electronics and lead back up to a large bank of computers. They flicker to reveal images of vast jungles, massive ziggurats, and more recognizable scenes of cities around the globe. An attached screen shows a progress bar slowly ticking toward 100%. Standing in front of these computers is our final boss, Cerebrus Rex. I'm gonna try and share a picture of him. Because it really does have cool artwork for him. Okay, that's not the right one. What's the it's window capture. I know how to run OBS. Splendid. You see him? Can you see him through YouTube?
Yeah, it looks cool.
And
He's got like, oh, yeah. He's got his brain exposed like a, oh, that's sick. It reminds me of something like a Dino Crisis.
he reminds you of what now? He reminds you of who?
Like, I can't remember of what it was. I think it might have been Duke Nukem, or it may have been Dino Crisis, but there was a like a humanoid dinosaur person is one of the enemies.
I think he'd fit in well on Barney. Alright, so this 15-foot tall creature sees you and growls, "Foolish sapien!" And you realize his voice is the same voice you heard talking to Conundrum through the computer. "You are far too late. No mere monkey could match my wit. Conundrum provided me the final materials I needed to complete my dimensional portal, the Saurian Gate. Soon, my armies will march across the face of your Earth. You pathetic primates will live under the rule of the true master of all Earths, Cerebrus Rex." So what would you like to do about that?
Not if I,
No
I
what?
would like to tell him not if I have anything to do with it, and then make a dinosaur pun, but I'm not smart enough to make a dinosaur pun.
You made a what?
I said, you're not going to be able to take over this. I tell him, you're not going to be able to take over this world and make some sort of dinosaur pun.
Okay. I genuinely don't know how he'd react to that. Okay, so he's going to stand guard in front of his computer, in front of the screen that's marching toward 100%. What would actually roll initiative? I guess I better find his character sheet. Where did that little pump go? There's the little turd. Okay.
Is it just +1? Is it just plus the dice roll?
It's your D20 and your agility. Where's this booger's agility? Okay, there's his agility.
8. Yeah, it's 8 for me.
And I don't remember if I mentioned, but this guy is also 15 feet tall.
What? I didn't think that from the photo. I thought he was just regular size. Now I'm intimidated.
Oh, wait, I'm just now seeing size rank -1. You know what? I might be wrong. I think he is person sized after all. Okay, yeah, he's
Thank God, because that would be like...
He's same height as you.
Yes, that gives me one advantage at least.
Well, we'll find out. No. Oh, did you roll for initiative already?
Yeah, I got an 8.
You got an 8, and that's with your agility?
Yeah.
Alright, so he's going to, what is he going to do? He's going to tap on the little yellow rectangle on his wrist, and he's going to open a portal next to you that unleashes what does that unleash? It unleashes rank 12 of something.
It unleashes Cthulhu.
Okay. There's his tactics. Sequence. Cerebrus Rex fights good cause. Foremost minds this world. Mastermind. Ample knowledge. Cerebrus Rex exosuit. Dimensional controller. Activated. He can stress enemies biological. Okay, he's just straight up trying to stress out your biological systems with spatial distortion. Roll fortitude.
Do I add anything to that? Oh yeah, 42 do. Yeah, I get it.
Oh yeah.
14 altogether.
14 altogether. Okay, you successfully resisted spatial shock, and it is your turn.
I try the classic swing kick, so I use my webs to swing towards him and then kick him.
Oh, okay. I understand now. Cerebrus Rex is going to roll dodge for the webs. Where's his dodge? Okay, roll dexterity. And you can add dexterity and own powers to that.
With what powers?
Yeah, under skills, you have own powers, which is 7, and dexterity, which is 6.
Alright, then altogether I have 29.
29? Alright, you successfully got him in your webs, and now you're coming in for the kick. Roll strength. And I'm going to roll toughness. Or rather, Cerebrus is going to roll toughness.
I'd close combat. Yeah.
Oh, no, you're just rolling strength right now. Close combat is for making a close range hit.
Alright.
Yeah, but we swap that out for...
What were you saying? You swap that out for what?
Yeah, you swap that out for own powers because we were making a dexterity check for getting a hold of him at a distance, and now we're coming in for the kick.
Right. Yeah, so the strength is 12.
Alright. Did you add your strength?
Yeah.
Alright. Cerebrus's exosuit is made of some sturdy stuff. He tanks that like a champ, and now he's going to come in and try and bite you. Oh my gosh, he got a nat 20 on his fighting check. And now he's going to roll strength, and you roll stamina.
$14.
40?
Wait a minute, do I add dodge?
Oh, no. He got a nat 20 on his fighting check, which means automatic success. So you're just rolling stamina to resist.
Oh. Then on that case I have, 14.
14?
Yeah.
Alright, he rolled a 22, so he sank its teeth into you, and it's pretty serious. -1 on your next stamina check. And it is your turn. He is biting down on your shoulder.
I try and flip him over, like onto the ground, like do like a judo flip.
You're gonna like suplex him so that you fall backwards with his brain hitting the ground.
Yeah, that sounds sick. That. Yeah.
All right, we'll skip the fighting check this time since he's kind of connected to you, and you roll strength. I'll roll his toughness.
Damn it. I got 10.
10 is
Yeah, I got 10.
All right. Did you add your strength?
That's all together.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's all together.
All right, dude rolled 19. Oh, and you know what? His exosuit doesn't cover that big ol' head. So he rolled a 13, and he growls in frustration and lets go of you, because his head hurts now. His turn, and he's gonna use his turn to stand up again while tapping something on his little screen. Roll dodge.
$26.
26. You've successfully dodged a random hailstorm coming out of a portal. The portal closes, and Cerebrus Rex shouts, "I am the master of infinite dimensions. I can use the environment of anywhere in the multiverse." And now it's your turn.
I tell him you could use a cap. That's what you can use.
He can use a cat?
A cap
A cup?
to cover up his brain. Yeah, a cap, like a hat.
Oh. Okay, he looks mildly confused at your insult, but he seems to get the gist that you feel that he could improve his appearance. Anyway, you can still take an action if you like.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and pick him up. Oh no, actually no, that's too much effort. No, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try and pick him up and throw him into the monitors. 'Cause it just sounds cool.
All right, roll fighting to get him into a grapple.
9 plus. Is it strength to get him into the grapple?
No, it's going to be fighting. So that's going to be
Alright.
your D20, your fighting stat of 4, and your unarmed combat of 7.
Thank you. 21.
21. And what was his roll again? Shoot. 21. He barely knocks your arms away as you try to grapple him. And he's going to go for another bite since you're right there. So roll parry.
$24.
24. All right, you've learned your lesson from the last time he bit you, and you successfully smack his face away. Your turn.
I try and go for a gut punch to try and win him so that I could possibly do a follow-up punch.
All right, roll fighting.
$10.
10. And where are you aiming for, by the way? You said the gut, right?
Yeah.
10. All right. Wait a sec. You added everything, right?
Do I add close combat as well? It's the only one thing I added.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, 17 then.
17? Okay, you successfully land the hit. Roll strength.
27.
27. All right. You must have put a dent in the first time, because you got 2 degrees of success, and he is kind of winded now. Cerebrus Rex takes a couple steps back, and types something into his thing. A portal opens up. Roll dodge.
$33.
33. Alright, good thing too. A heat wave comes out of this portal. That would have been bad for you as a symbiote.
Would a bird be alive to a crisp?
Or at least double damage. Sunburn for sure. Okay, I think it's your turn.
I try go for another grapple to try and throw him into the PCs, so at least it disables the PCs.
Oh yeah, that is a progress bar moving. Okay. Roll fighting.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
What did you roll?
Yeah.
You rolled a 1.
14.
You rolled a 14?
Yeah. No, I didn't roll a 14. Oh, what? Is it just the dice roll? To see if I can land it?
It's the dice roll, plus fighting, plus close combat unarmed.
Thank you. I'm sorry you've had to say that to me so many times.
Oh,
I
that's
do
all right.
apologize.
That is okay.
Yeah, altogether it's 14.
14. Okay. Cerebrus successfully deflects you, and he's going to take another step back, and he's going to try the dimensional cascade again. Roll dodge.
$23.
33. All right. You got a huge dodge stat. My goodness. Okay.
Not 33, 23. 23.
23. Okay. Still good, I think. I already forgot what he rolled. Your turn.
I'm gonna try and destroy the computers because I feel like they're crucial to his attacks.
All right. He sees this and yells, "No!" And he's chasing after you. Roll agility.
I got a 20.
You got 20, and he got a 14. You win the race, and no strength check needed here. You use your symbiote strength to smash those computers to pieces, and Cerebrus stomps his foot in fury. You foolish primate! Have you any idea what you've done? And he's gonna lunge at you and attempt to bite. Roll parry.
$27.
27. You smack him away again. You are not in the mood to get bit again. Anyway, it's your turn.
I go in for a fatal face punch the final face punch, hopefully.
Alright, roll fighting.
$17.
17. And he's rolling parry. 25. He knocks you aside as well. He's going to go for another bite. Rolls a 2. I think your parry alone outmatches the. Yeah, no need to roll. He just straight up misses. It's your turn.
I'm just gonna try and punch him again, me. That's my main strategy here. I'm gonna try and punch him. That's my easiest way to defeat someone, just punch him.
Alright, roll fighting.
27.
27. He rolls parry. Alright, successfully made contact. Roll strength.
20.
20. And that's with your fighting and unarmed close combat?
I forgot to add that to the strength.
Oh, wait. I forgot we were rolling strength. Okay, is that a natural 20?
No. 12 and then 8 plus strength.
12 and 8, okay. Okay, I know what I'm doing now. He rolled 15, gets a total of 27. He successfully tanks your punch again. And he's gonna tap on his little wrist thingy and try for spatial shock again. Roll fortitude.
$11.
11? Okay. You are suddenly dazed, being affected by weird space effects. Did not do your vitals any good. It is your turn. You're now a bit dazed though.
I try and charge at him in my dazed state.
Alright. And don't forget, I think you still have like 2 hero points that you can use for virtually anything. Just a reminder. Anyway, yeah, you're charging, and he's going to roll parry again.
Seven plus fighting, which is 11, and then plus close combat. 18 altogether.
8?
18.
18? I already forgot what I roll. Okay. He successfully sidesteps you once again, and this time he's gonna throw a punch of his own. Roll parry.
$12.
12? Alright.
Yeah.
I am just now realizing you have regeneration on you. So I think after your next turn, you'll overcome your dazed state. So, 12. He successfully lands his punch. Roll stamina. Oh my gosh. Okay.
14 plus 7. 21.
21. You've gotten used to this guy, and you successfully tank his punch as well. It is your turn.
Can hero points have anything happen?
Yeah, they can edit the scene. If there's a item you think would be helpful, then it can just be there. Some advantages take hero points to make certain things an automatic success.
Can I, like, use it to summon people?
Hmm.
To have them, like, appear into scene?
A temporary use of the minion advantage, then. Alright. Who did you have in mind?
My hobo friend who I camped outside the store with.
Alright, you want to spend your hero point to summon Chester?
I do. Me and Chester must defeat this. We're
Alright.
lifelong friends now.
Alright, how many hero points do you have? You had 2 or 3?
2, I think.
2?
Millie had 3.
Alright, so you're down to 1 hero point now. And unbeknownst to you, Chester had been following you since the beginning. He broke through the window of Hudson's Antiques. He went through the back door to find the whitewashed room where you fought Roboverlord. The scientist had explained everything. He went down through the sewers and I guess he brought a flashlight or something, and he just walked toward the sounds of combat. And after all that, he looks at the offline robots, and he activates one of them. Chester rolled a nat 20 on activating one of the Robosaurs, and Chester sends that Robosaur after Cerebrus Rex. So I'm going to roll initiative for the new Robosaur that is going to attack Cerebrus Rex. It rolled a 10. Where are these things at? Oh gosh, that one's a mouthful. The Ceratops Robosaur rolled an 8, and I forgot what everybody's initiative check was. It's going after Cerebrus Rex. It will go ahead and attack Cerebrus now. It rolled a 3 on its fighting check, of course. Cerebrus is surprised at the sudden activation and misuse of one of his own creations, but he doesn't let it stop him. He sidesteps the Robosaur, and it is your turn.
I wonder where this random robot's come from, but it seems to be helping me. So I'm gonna see if I can do like a tag team attack with it, just for more power, just so I can get this boss.
You want to use
Get this brain guy.
You want to use Theo's teamwork advantage?
Yes.
Alright, so I forgot how the teamwork advantage works, so +5 on your next attack. Both the fighting check and the strength check. I feel like I've done something wrong, so so hopefully that's something done right. I will make the parry check for Cerebrus Rex.
Is Is this the fighting check?
Yes, the fighting check.
$24 altogether, with that +5 that you give us.
24. Yeah, all right. Cerebrus Rex. It's a closer one with you, but Cerebrus Rex successfully bats you away again. He's going to take this turn to attempt to grapple you, and it doesn't even work. He rolled a 2. He's doing nothing with that. The Robosaur is going to try and attack him with its horns. It rolls a 17. My goodness, what was its unarmed. Plating. It has next to nothing, does it? Okay, it just flat rolls 17 and 16. Okay, the Robosaur, the Ceratops Robosaur, successfully puts a gash in Cerebrus's exosuit, with bringing him to a total of -4 on his toughness, a number I keep forgetting to calculate, which is probably why this has gone on so long. Your turn.
I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna try and trip him up, mate. Like, and then once he's on the ground, surely he can't fight as good.
Well, I don't know.
That's my theory, anyway.
You and Roboverlord were both on the ground fighting earlier, but make your fighting check.
$20.
20? Alright, and make a strength check.
I rolled a natural 20.
You both did, my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna put, we're just gonna put Cerebrus Rex on the ground, and he's, and he hits the ground pretty hard. He's a little bit winded. Robosaur is going to roll a 5 on his fighting check. That's just sad. Cerebrus has no time for that little ant. He bats it away again, and it is your turn once more. He's pretty beat up. You might have this one.
I go for the serious punch.
Oh, dang. Okay, we're pulling from Saitama's move pool. Roll fighting. You do have advantage on this.
Oh, damn it. I got a 5 on me dice roll.
5?
9 plus 7. 16 altogether.
Cerebrus rolled a 39.
What?
So I think that outdoes your +2 advantage. Cerebrus is going to attempt Dimensional Cascade once more. Roll dodge.
$26.
26. Where's his dexterity? There it is. Okay, you successfully dodged that in the nick of time, and some weird hailstones come flying out of a portal, and only managed to beat up some offline robots. Oh, actually, Robosaur has to dodge that too. It's an area attack. In fact, I'm not sure you're supposed to be able to dodge that, but anyway, okay, Robosaur did not dodge that. It's going to roll toughness. I think its toughness was 10. Okay, it takes a little bit of a hit. Ceratops Robosaur's down 1. Robosaur's going to attack Cerebrus Rex, and it's going to roll a 3. So Cerebrus Rex is still on the ground. His exosuit is in tatters. Some of the electrical parts are sparking. And he's at -4 toughness. What would you like to do?
I would like to try and just like rip into him, like just shred through his suit
Alright, roll fighting.
with the claws. Or can I use the claws as well as a weapon and allocate 5 to that?
As long as the grand total is a maximum of +5 and you're not using your extra body mass for anything else, then yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you slash with claws. Roll fighting.
It is 16.
6.
Oh no, +5. 1 minute. 21.
And that's with your unarmed close combat.
Yeah.
All right. So you both rolled 21. So I'm going to say that you get one more good slash on him, and that's as he's rolling away. And on his turn, Cerebrus stands up and declares, "I've had enough of you. So you are a particularly strong primate. We will meet again." He activates something on his wrist thingy once more, and a portal opens up underneath him. What would you like to do?
I try grab him to stop him from going into the portal as fast as I can.
Roll agility.
$15. Oh no, 16.
16. Your fingers barely touch that massive brain coming out of his head as he falls through the portal beneath him. It closes behind him, and all traces of him is gone. All you've got is those smashed computers, your new pet Ceratops dinosaur, and Chester, who's applauding you happily, and the stone arch portal that will never open to his homeworld. You have successfully beaten Cerebrus Rex and sent him packing.
Let's go! I celebrate with Chester.
So this marks the end of the campaign, Rise of a Tyrant. How did you enjoy it?
I thought it was pretty good. It's my first experience for like Mutants and Masterminds. I thought it was pretty good. You know, I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was gonna.
Good. So yeah, I'll try and get some more people in next time. I've done a terrible job. I just look for small-time VTubers who shout out in their feed, "I want more friends," and then I jump in their DMs. "You like tabletop role-playing games?" And this does not seem to be an effective method of gaining players, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Next, I do still want to run my homebrew Mushroom Kingdom campaign if you're up for that. And maybe I'll remember to add the 15 to damage checks like I should have been this whole time.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. I remember I made did I made a kick-ass character, or you made a kick-ass character for me.
Yeah, I remember it, and I am looking forward to using it. Wow, everyone in chat, thank you for coming by, and
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one.
and we will see you all in the next game. Pikapool, tell them bye.
Bye bye, chat.